What's up you guys, Frankie here. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the channel. This is where we resolve to get good with money. We talk all things save money, make money, get out of debt, and sometimes, like today, we talk about how to spend money wisely. No secret probably if you've been following the channel or videos at all that I am a big fan of Costco and I love my Costco membership. I've done a couple videos about Costco, but I think it's about time I do a video about my other favorite annual membership that I have, which is through Amazon Prime. Now, a lot of you know about some of the obvious benefits of Prime, so I'm not here today to try to convince you that Prime is worth it. It totally is, and I think that that's super obvious. What I am here to talk about today are some of the hidden perks and benefits that you may not be taking advantage of. And specifically, I'm gonna cover 10. I think there's a lot more than that, and I'll drop a few articles in the description below if you wanna do some more reading up on those. And seriously, I don't think there is another membership you'll find that comes with so many perks and benefits. There are dozens upon dozens here. Now let's just start at the top here, which is the cost. So the annual cost is $119. If you just wanna try it out, number one, you can do a free trial, or you can just do the monthly membership and see if this is something you're enjoying, which I think comes out to $12.99 or so a month. The other thing worth noting when it comes to memberships is that if you're a student, you can divide everything I just said in half because your membership is discounted 50%. And the last thing I'll say about memberships is you can actually share them within your household. So you can share with one other adult, I believe, 4 teenagers, and I think it's 4 child profiles as well. Now, those children aren't gonna be able to make purchases, so no need to worry there, but they can have their own account if they wanna make their own wish list or use Prime Video. Now, speaking of, Prime Video is one of those benefits that I'm not gonna talk too much about today. If you do wanna know a little bit more about Amazon Prime Video, my last video was actually about streaming services that I recommend if you are thinking about cutting the cord. So you should check out that video if that's something you're interested in. So let's jump right into the 10 sort of hidden benefits that you may not know about or taking advantage of. The first benefit I'm gonna talk about here is Prime Wardrobe. With Prime Wardrobe, you can, I think, check out something like 8 different articles of clothing and have them shipped to your house without being charged for them. And then you can try them on at the comfort of your own home. And then within 7 days, send back anything you don't wish to purchase. To do this, you need a minimum of 3 articles of clothing. I have done this now, I wanna say 2 different times where I loaded up the max of 8 articles of clothing. And I think both times actually using their Amazon brand, which I think is called Good Threads. I think I ended up keeping 2 to 3 items at roughly $25. And the process was super simple. It comes with everything you need to make your return, and with just a few clicks online, you're done. Next up is books, and this should come at no surprise since Amazon, after all, did start as a bookstore. You can actually download free books to the Kindle app or to your Kindle. There's a certain selection, I think it probably changes something like every month, and there is a limit to how many you can have downloaded at one time, but it's a pretty generous limit. I think it's something like 10. And yeah, this selection is gonna be relatively limited, but you're sure to find 1 or 2 things that you enjoy. It's always good to have these downloaded offline for those times where you're traveling and you just don't have service. The third hidden sort of perk here is the treasure truck, and I freaking love the treasure truck. So I don't actually end up going and buying too many things on the treasure truck, but I do enjoy getting the silly messages every day or every other day. Come to think of it, probably too many text messages about things that I don't need or want. And this time of year, it can come in handy when you're looking for a gift, especially for kids or in those categories that you just don't know too much about, like what's the hot toy this year? We're talking 30, 40% off. I've taken advantage of this in the past to shop for my nieces and nephew. Plus, it's just really fun when you show up. Sometimes they have games or want to take photos, or you can try some free samples, things like that. And sometimes, in fact, the truck just gives out free samples. That's the whole point of it. So if you're in one of the 24-ish cities that the treasure truck is located in, you can sign up to get notified about the treasure truck deals. So the next perk I'm gonna talk about is what's called Amazon Smile. So with Amazon Smile, you can choose from, I think, over 1 million different places that you can donate a percentage of your purchase to. So I think it's 0.5% of all of your eligible purchases are donated to the organization of your choice. So this is a really cool thing. Just make sure that each time you're checking out that you are in the version of Amazon that allows you to donate part of your purchase. No, it's not just for organizations that support dentists. That was a really bad joke. The next perk I want to talk about is Prime Now delivery. And with Prime Now delivery, you can get shipping in just a couple of hours using the Prime Now app. Did you know that you can actually get things delivered within an hour if you do pay an extra fee? And this can super come in handy this time of the year when at the time of recording, Thanksgiving is next week. Let's say you have your handful in the kitchen and you forgot something at the store and you just can't go get it. Within an hour and a little bit of extra money, you can have that thing delivered. What a time to be alive. Next up is discounts at Whole Foods. Now, while I don't necessarily recommend shopping at Whole Paycheck, if this is something you already do, you actually earn 10% off sale items and then even better discounts off a rotating selection of items each week. I don't know how this works exactly, but I think at register or there's signs around the store that will indicate what the special deals are that you can take advantage of. And this of course is because of their acquisition of Whole Foods. Next up is Amazon Fresh Delivery. So speaking of groceries, with Amazon Fresh Delivery, it used to have, I think it was a $15 fee a month to be a member or whatever they call it of this program. They just got rid of that monthly fee. So now it is free to have your groceries delivered through Amazon Fresh. So if you want to order through Amazon Fresh or again, Whole Foods delivery, I think with a minimum of right around $35, you no longer have to pay a fee to do so. You might be wondering, does it make sense to even have my groceries delivered? Will that even save me money at all? And the truth is, it actually might. When you think about it, how often do you end up adding things into your cart that you didn't intend to buy or wasn't on the list just because it's tempting and possibly on sale? You're not going to be tempted by items. You're not going to spend money on gas going to and from the store. You're not going to have to deal with parking. And overall, you're just going to save a lot of time. So maybe this does make sense to take advantage of Amazon Fresh. Next up is Amazon's unlimited photo storage. So using Amazon and the app, you can actually sync your photos and even video so that these things are backed up on the cloud and you have no risk of losing them. And the coolest thing here is, again, no limit. I pay for storage through iCloud, through Apple's program, and that's something like, well, it ranges, but the one I pay for is $2.99 a month. So using just Amazon, I could actually just move my photos over there and get rid of that $2.99 a month fee through iCloud. The other thing to point out with the unlimited photo storage is you can actually share this with family members, so you can start some sort of family vault, I think is what they call it, and everyone can sync their photos up in the same place. Again, unlimited storage. One of the perks you probably know about is Prime Video, but if you're like me, I enjoy renting movies as well. When you're going to check out, you're going to see that there are several options. One of them is free no rush shipping. Now with this, you can actually earn $1, I think it's called digital credit. So by choosing this no rush option, they're actually going to credit your digital account, and you can do things like rent and buy movies and songs. Sometimes this changes from digital credit to Prime Now credit. If you are choosing the fast as possible and you have 3 or 4 different items, they might put those things in 3 or 4 different boxes, and this is also gonna cause more time and energy for other people. If you're willing to be patient, have everything in one box, take your time getting your items, it's usually just 6 or 7 days, earn yourself some credit and do something nice for the environment as well. Now the next hidden perk is one I admittedly don't know a ton about, but this is Twitch membership. So you get a free Twitch membership, which is a video game streaming service. So if you want to watch other people play games or stream yourself playing games, I think that's what the service is used for. You can do so through Twitch, which is the largest platform in that sector of area. This last one I'm gonna read. This is the Amazon Prime Visa Signature credit card. If you are a Prime member, you can apply for this credit card. This card gives you 5% back on Amazon and Whole Foods purchases and 2% back at restaurants, gas stations, drugstores. It also doesn't have an annual fee, which is actually pretty cool. You can also redeem these points through Amazon purchases, and the card has some travel benefits like no foreign transaction fees, baggage delay insurance, and travel accident insurance. So yeah, this actually sounds like a pretty intriguing credit card. I see that option every single time at checkout. I think you also get, it doesn't say here, but I think you also get $80 off that purchase that day if you apply for that card and use it. All Prime members can earn 2% rewards on debit spending when you reload an Amazon.com gift card balance with a checking account. Yeah, there are some sneaky things you can do at checkout, whether it's credit or reloading a gift card using your checking account. I do plan to do some credit card videos here in the future. I'm not sure if this one's gonna make the list or not, but I'm definitely gonna do some more research into this card. Make sure you're applying for credit judiciously, cautiously. Whatever. So that's it. That is 12 hidden perks that you may not know about or you may not be taking advantage of when it comes to Amazon Prime. Again, I super recommend this for just, $12.99 a month. You get so much out of this, and I didn't even talk about the basics like free 2-day shipping, sometimes 1-day shipping, Amazon Prime Video, you have Amazon Music, I think it's called. So if you don't want to pay for Spotify, you don't want to pay for Netflix, you can just take advantage of these versions of those things that maybe, aren't as good quality-wise, but in terms of the things you get in quantity, it is a ton. They can actually deliver to your car, which is kind of bizarre, or your garage, which is equally bizarre, lockers around town, Amazon delivery day, and more. I'm still waiting for that drone to drop things off at my deck here at the back door. That hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure it will soon. Apparently, you can also get a $10 credit for referencing a friend. I'm gonna attempt to do that. Link below in the description if you are signing up for the first time. Be careful if you're new to Amazon Prime. I know I used to have a pretty bad habit of spending when it came to Prime because it was just so darn easy and so good at knowing what I looked at last and recommending products. And if you have Echoes around your house, it's even easier to order things. Alexa, what are your deals today?
Echo Dot 3rd Gen with clock. It's $34.99 on Amazon.
She's recommending the newer model of herself. That's just smart. I did do a video 4 or 5 videos ago where I talked about all the silly fun ways that Echo can actually help you learn about money and save money, so check that one out. I'll link it right here. Thank you for checking out the video. Be sure to like if you appreciated this, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet. I do a video roughly once a week on all things personal finance. And also be sure to drop a comment below if you had a favorite from this list or something I totally missed that you love and take advantage of. Thanks guys as always, and as always, I will talk to you soon. Oh, actually forgot one thing. Just the other day, speaking of Echo, out of the blue, she started rapping. I'm gonna play that rap video now.
Big ups to Grace Hopper, showstopper, OG computer programmer, Navy battalion commander, went to Yale for mathematics, got a PhD, didn't retire from the Navy till she was 80. She invented the compiler, taught computers to read, was a teacher and mentor helping others succeed. Medals for freedom and technology, so hats off to Grace 'cause she's legendary.